Evening all, and welcome to episode 10 of Kerbalism. Now, last time out, we successfully brought Valentina home from her 30 days in orbit, and we relaunched a rescue craft in order to meet Jeb and Bob before they ran out of oxygen. So, let's pick up where we left off. Oxygen reserves are dangerously low. Yep, they've got 3 days left, and we're going to meet them in 2 days. Oh, let's go round to there. I'm not target. Don't know if I'm gonna have to slow down or speed up or let's just go for it and see what happens. I think I'm gonna have to speed up, to be honest with that. I think they're gonna come shooting past us really quickly. In fact, we're going to miss them by a long way. Still 200 kilometers. Yeah. So point ourselves way of our orbit. In fact, let's point ourselves at that there. What's that? So we need to get up to that. Should have probably changed that here. First and foremost, let's see if I... Yes, that's going to change the target speed. Let's get the target speed down. Right, I don't have the fuel. It's utterly dawned on me that yeah, to get to that craft, I need to be firing sort of up there somewhere. And that's 300 meters a second. Don't have that. I've got 100. So oh, yeah. No, we don't want to do that. We want to try that again, shall we? Add a maneuver. Ourselves up until we meet. We cross the lines, cross the streams. I did not plan this very well. I do have monopropellant on board, which can be used as a sort of a secondary engine. Quite useful, but a lot more powerful than some people think. We need to go faster. Yeah, a long way off. Why is that such a long way off? Ah, because we need to come over more. Don't have any mods installed that can do this for me, which is probably a good thing. I used to be very reliant on Jeb. One of the mods I was sort of like, oh well, you can't really live without it, and I found it took away a lot of the fun of the game. You'd end up going, no, I won't use it because, you know, I want to learn how to do things myself, and then you just use it to do this and just use it. Probably what I'm doing with the gravity turn, I'm using that to launch pretty much every vessel I have, but that's not too bad because it only gets me up there. I've still got to orbit myself, I've still got to get myself in the correct orientation, finish the orbits off, and then do all these maneuvers myself. So, right, we've got somewhere here. Don't need to wait that long for it, and I can probably change this. Here we are. Use less fuel. $19 kilometers of it. Okay. Right. So I do have monopropellant. I'm still going to use the main engine to start with. They are switched off. Yep. I'm going to burn off the fuel in that, and then use my. Or am I? Or am I? Actually, now I think about it, nope, I'm going to use the monopropellant first. And the reason behind that is because I just remembered, I don't remember who said it, but monopropellant is heavier than liquid fuel, so therefore using monopropellant first is more efficient than using your fuel. I can't remember where I read it. It was on a YouTube video somewhere. Probably Scott Manley. I watched a lot of his videos. He's very, very good. Very good indeed, actually. He knows a lot about science and astrophysics and other bits and pieces. And amazing what Kerbal space program can actually teach you. Right, so there we are. Apparently going to meet our rendezvous. We'll be 17 kilometers away in 1 hour. So let's go there. We still need to, I think, speed up to catch the craft. But I think at this sort of range, we should be able to see it somewhere. Where would it be? It would be. There we are. It's 82 kilometers away. We're still a way off yet. Let's walk down here. Yeah, right. And I think we want to fire the engines that way. And see if we can change our movement speed a bit, change our relative target velocity, because they're still over there. We obviously want to be catching them up, not slowing them down. Tempted to use the engine again, but don't really want to at the moment. Got a fair bit of monopropellant. Did we use anything in the pods yet? I am going to fire up that engine a little tiny bit. In conjunction. He's getting away from us. Come back. back. We have snacks and things, and you've got less than a day of air left, so really, quite seriously, come back. Right, so there we are, technically catching the target again. We won't need it for a long time yet, however. So what we need to do is, I think, actually turn off the ICS, point at the target and fire that way. Meters a second, there we are, and we will meet them in 38 minutes 32 minutes, sorry, at 3.8 kilometers. If I fire a bit more, there we are, we can get even closer, even quicker. And it's disappeared for some reason. Slightly above it, and get a marker pointing straight at it. I'm gonna have to probably eyeball this a bit here, I think. Not sure why we're going to miss it there, even though that's going to be clearly our closest approach. But and we've got an estimated burn time for some reason. I've not got a manoeuvre node up, so not really sure there. Right, stop. Okay, turn us around. Lower us down again. Monopropellant's getting a little on the low side. Right, now we need to turn and look at it again. There we are. And do the same again. Purposely turning off the ICS thrusters when I turn because I've not got them laid out properly on the vessel, so they're not at top and bottom, they're sort of a little squiff. I purely put them on there to fire forwards and backwards. That was the whole idea of it. They're not really for actual manoeuvring. Let's get a little bit closer here. This is looking good. This may be it. My rescue mission may have worked. Certainly has been interesting, I'll tell you that much. Right, let's. I cannot for the life of me remember what button it is to slow down. N, there we are. H to accelerate, N to brake. Of course, managed to completely miss the actual target there, but that's okay. Doesn't matter. Very, very close. Less than a day of oxygen left. And also, I need to get this craft home as well, because right now we're almost lined up perfectly well, so it's not too bad. 125 kilometers, yeah, that'd be okay. Okay, so right, Point ourselves there. H, and there we are. Right. So, here we are. Now it's your time to shine, Bill. Out we go. Right. And let go. And we need to bring your inventory up. Yeah. And we need to go down there, Bill. Oh. I pushed a button there. I didn't mean to. Let's equip that. Grab. No. Bit. There we are. That's better. Right. Over to that pod there. So I'm going to quite literally stick a docking port right on the side of the tank. Just plonk it straight there. That seems like the best sort of course of action. Bit weird because with the mouse controls with the RCS, you hold the button down, it turns it around. So right, so we grab that out. Then we hold H and click, and there it is. There it is. Not sure what's going on there. Apparently we had stuff moved from one to the other. Right, so that's it. That should be it. Bill, back to the rescue craft. Nice and slowly though. And we should in theory just turn the rescue craft around and dock. And grab onto that. In you go. So here we go. We set that as target. Control from there. And now bring us about to point at the target. And very, 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 very gently about half a meter a second it's the moment of truth. Will this all work? Will they die in a fiery death? Oh, we've done it. We've docked. We have docked. Both ships are together. I can now I keep doing that. It's not shift, it's the alt key. So right. Right click on that, right click on that, and realise I still haven't upgraded the research centre to allow the transfer of resources. And I really, really hope that if I do it now, it'll let me do it up here. So, right, upgrade the research centre. Kerbals can collect EVA samples and research transfer available. Costs 451,000 credit, Simbucks, V. I don't know what that symbol means, but we need to do it. Ooh. Now, and this actually now transfer resources? If it can't, I'm sure there's still a way I can bring it home. I mean, got a bit of fuel on board. I've got a bit of RCS on board. Let's find out here. Right click that one. Right click that one. And there we are. We can transfer. We've done it. They're saved. They are actually saved. It was really touch and go for a while there. I was really starting to think this is all gonna go completely wrong. That one to this one. Yep, there we go. Transfer that one around as well. Ooh. I will remember to transfer the fuel over to here. I couldn't have even done that with Valentine's vessel because I hadn't upgraded that first, but well, I'll remember that. Okay, and so now we need to transfer fuel from our two fuel tanks into that one there. It's not a great deal of fuel. In fact, it's a really minuscule amount of fuel. But it's not really the point. I only need a little bit. We're at 125k now. So all I need is 47 meters a second. Let's see. We were to add a maneuver here and just slow down enough to end up. Well, that would be us crashing into the ground. That's 80 meters a second. So yeah, we're good. I did put heat shields on these. Yes, I did. I'm thinking I want to try and get them down. They will be coming very, very quickly. So I don't want to dip too far into the atmosphere or they'll burn up. But then I want to make sure I dip in far enough to slow us down because I can't really afford to do another trip round. 15 days of fuel and it's 12 days to get up there. So yeah, we can't afford another trip round. So right, the resources have been transferred. Everything is good. Undock from here. That one. Yeah, well, undock. And the apparatus's height is actually 52 kilometers. We'll already be touching the atmosphere. Hang on, I'm misreading that. No, ignore me. I'm an idiot. That's 52,000 kilometers. That's apparatus. We want periaps. That's 112. So we want to turn retrograde without crashing into the other ship, please. Thank you. And I want to bring that down, but I'm going to do it ever so gently. I'm thinking about 40, maybe. Yeah, let's come down to 40. I could probably try 30. I don't know whether I'm quite brave enough to do that. Yeah, I should have transferred the monopropellant out of this craft to the other one. Now I think about it, but hey ho. Right, yeah, let's bring it down to 40 kilometers. 40, 43, 42, 1, 0. There we are. 39,970. Okay, we'll turn off stability assist because I don't really want to drain the batteries down any more than I have to. You are getting electric charge. Let's jump over to the other vessel. There we are. Also point this one retrograde. This one doesn't have anywhere near the amount of fuel on board it, but that doesn't particularly matter. Now there is a small issue here. I can't really afford to bring them both in at the same time. Because if I was to bring this one down to about 40 kilometers as well, they'd both be entering the atmosphere at roughly the same time. And switching between two vessels whilst in the atmosphere is okay if they're next to each other. Would they be next to each other? I need to definitely bring it down, I know that much, so... Well, what choice do I have, really? I don't think this one could afford to go around again. 17 days, 9 days of nitrogen, only 7 days of nitrogen. 15 days. Only that. No, it can't afford to go around again. Certainly can't. So, bring this down to 40 as well. There we are. And, well, I will fire the engines off on both of them to burn off the rest of the fuel. And this has got monopropellant as well. I'll use that up. It's not a great deal, but I'll use that to slow the craft down a bit more. Really not a big fan of doing this, bringing in two crafts at the same time. It's well, it causes issues, but I don't have much choice in the matter, so well, I'll see you when we get back to Kerbal. But that is going to have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I hope to see you in the next one. Until then, as always, have fun.